It's time for the Onebar and Lupagus Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and in today's episode, we will be predicting the Vikings-Packers score, who will be victorious, who will start off 1-0 in the NFC North to start the year. But before we get into it, predict down in the comments below what you think the final score will be. If you get it right, Lupagus, tell them what they're going to win.
Well, Bob, you're going to win a brand new Onebar and Lupagus t-shirt. Extra small, so it's extra tight.
Yes, you will be able to don the Onebar and Lupagus duds every day of the week, 7 days a week, and you'll look beautiful.
Yes, and please send us your picture of yourself wearing that with nothing else.
Yes, so make sure, comments below, predict the score, who will win. You got to get the score absolutely correct. But let's get into this, who we think will win this game. Lupagus, I'm going to give you honors.
Thank you. It's very generous of you to do that. All right, first of all, I want to say a couple things. Looking back at this, how the Chiefs and Texans game went, I don't think we can assume that these teams are not going to be ready to play. It took a couple drives, but both those offenses were humming pretty good there for a while. I mean, especially the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, everybody was like, oh, this could be ugly. There was no preseason. So I think you can throw that out the window. I think both the Packers, Vikings will be ready to go. I think we'll see these offenses just working at peak performance here, just going on all cylinders. So I think we can not worry about sloppy football. There is plenty to worry about as far as what the Packers present to the Vikings. Couple things on offense. Aaron Jones running up the middle is horrifying. We're not sure how the Vikings run defense is going to be this year. No Michael Pierce, no Linval Joseph. You got Shamar Stephen, Jaleel Johnson as your primary run stuffers up the middle. That's a little scary. You got young cornerbacks. Mike Hughes, Holton Hill starting with probably Jeff Gladney in there at nickel with Cameron Dantzler rotating in against Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. Yes, that makes me shit my pants. Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith and Kenny Clark against our O-line makes me shit my pants. I got a big mess here I'm sitting on right now. It's warm.
I can hear it. I can smell it.
It's slightly uncomfortable. It reeks. That being said, while I will recognize and give the Packers plenty of credit in this game, I do think the Vikings are going to be motivated. They're not going to want to drop 3 in a row to their hated division rivals. They're going to be fired up, ready to roll. Delvin Cook is going to want to come out, prove that contract, prove worthy of that $12.5 million a year. He is going to be ready to roll. I know Adam Thielen. I think the Packers do everything they can to take him out of this game, but I do think you got guys that can step up, whether it's B.C. Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Irv Smith. There will be some options in the passing game for Kirk Cousins, and let's just hope the O-line can give him enough time to, find those open guys.
It's a big hope. It's a big hope.
It is, and I'm not going to deny that. But not just bleeding purple here, not just having purple fluids oozing out of me. I am going to say that the Vikings do win this game in a close, tight match, 24-17. They come out 1-0 to start the season, get the Packers' little one-season curse off their backs, exercise that demon, and, yeah, looking good as they look forward to Indianapolis next week at 1-0.
Wow. Lupagus has us going 1-0. What a fantastic start to the season. You pretty much hit on all the big boys. Like you said, I think each team is going to be very successful in the running game. I think Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Alexander Madison, who knows, maybe even A.J. Dillon. I think they're going to put up a lot of yards on the ground. I think what this game comes down to is the passing game. The Vikings, you already mentioned, their offensive line is going to be dicey. We got Dakota Dozier in a very, very tough spot, and Pat Elflein on the other side. Kenny Clark ripped us a new one last year. I think they got the upper hand there. Packers do have a better offensive line, and then also on the other side of things, the Packers have a better secondary as well. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to come out and look to tear apart our secondary that is pretty damn youthful and inexperienced. Holton Hill is our old man back there as far as corner. Yes, we have very good safeties, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a field day with our secondary. And I think Devontae Adams, even Alan Lazard, are going to have very, very good games. And, you know, I could every week come in here and say that the Vikings are going to win every single damn game and predict them to go 16-0. But unfortunately, that is just not the case. Usually home field advantage would play a factor here, but we don't even have any damn fans. Our stadium usually gets pretty loud, and they can pump as much music or whatever they're going to be doing into that thing, but it's not even compare to normal. So I consider this actually a pretty neutral game where that comes down to. So with my broken purple heart, I'm actually going to be starting week 1 with I'm going to predict the Packers beat us 31-21. I don't think it's going to be a lack of offense. I think it's just going to be a lack of defense on the Vikings side when they're trying to stop Aaron Rodgers and the Packers passing game.
I mean, 31-21 is like an ass kicking. You think it's going to be that bad? You think the Packers are that much better than the Vikings?
31-21. That's my bet. I hope it doesn't happen, and I hope I come back tomorrow and be like, I'm very, very glad I was so off. But the Packers, they were 2-0 last year against the Vikings. If anything, the Vikings, they have a lot to prove. They lost some very key guys on the defense, and the Packers are pretty much the same damn team. So I don't know why all of a sudden I would say the Packers are going to lose to us.
The only thing I'm worried about losing, it was Danielle Hunter. That's what's going to hurt the most. I don't give a shit about Xavier Rhodes being gone. I don't give a shit about Trey Waynes being gone. I don't give 2 shits about Mackenzie Alexander being gone.
Wow, come on. Hey, whoa. Mackenzie
Danielle
Alexander
Hunter is what worries me. Danielle Hunter. But your prediction, it makes you sound like an idiot, just like your old man.
You're talking with your heart, not your head.
I'm not. I think the Vikings be fired up, ready to go. They're going to prove that they should have been Kings of the North last year, not the Packers. And they're going to do everything they can to get that 2-game losing streak against the Packers over with.
Well, I will say this. I think our corners will come back. I don't think even though they're young, I don't think they're going to be shy. I think they're going to come out hard, play hard. It's just we'll see how it lands. I think they're going to kind of go all in, and I could see them getting burnt on a couple of real big plays.
And I don't deny Devontae Adams is going to have a huge game, but the key is to keep him out of the end zone. If he goes, 8 for 152 and no touchdowns, the Vikings can win this game. If he, gets a couple of touchdowns there, that ain't going to be good. And I do think Aaron Jones will also have a big game. It's just how much can you limit him? You got to keep him under 100. If he goes beyond that, it ain't going to be good.
No, and you got to remember this team, the Packers, are 13-3. They made it to the NFC Championship game last year. They're
a lot.
We don't want to admit it. They're a pretty damn good football team.
They had a lot of help from the refs, so they always get that. Something you always got to watch for with the Packers. It's David Bakatari holds every play, doesn't get called. Aaron Rodgers gets a bunch of sympathy penalties every time because he goes.
Well, you know what that sounds like? Sounds like you're helping out my prediction. So thank you.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's why I think they do get some help.
They
I don't know if they were,
and they will get help tomorrow.
A true 13-3 team last year. That's what I'm getting at. Were they a good team? Yes. Were they 13-3 good? I don't think so.
No, we'll see. We'll see. I hope I'm dead wrong. I hope it's 42-3 Vikings win, and we'll see what happens.
No, I think it's
remember, predict the score. I think
it's a cheese head on your shelf back there.
Huh?
Is that cheese head on your shelf back there?
No, it's a ton of Viking stuff.
Oh, weird. Wouldn't think it was. Well, you're talking. All right. Well, you can either believe what Onebar said, you can believe what I said, but you cannot deny this. Cats sleep 70% of their lives.